exciting under 15 semi-final. We now move to under 18 girls match, which is between VIKARABAD Mambas and Nalgonda Speed Strikers. I'm Palak Sharma and I'm joined by Gopal. Gopal, you know, I'm gonna start with a really tough question.
Yes, right.
If you had to pick starting 5 of this match for VIKARABAD Mambas, who will be the 5 players you're gonna pick?
So Mambas, that's not that tough.
That's tough.
No, this one is not tough, I'm saying.
This is not tough.
Mambas is not tough. I mean, it'll be tougher for the strikers. But
So
anyway,
next question is gonna be even more tougher for you.
So when it comes to the Mambas, because they have actually been playing with the same starting 5 throughout. Okay, so we already have Lasya,
Yeah.
Stella, Suhani, Divyanshi and Devna. Okay, the reason why I say this is because normally when a coach comes up with lineup combinations, it's about use your team scoring as much as possible and you restricting the other team as much as possible. So it's a points differential, right? So when these 5 are on the floor, the team scores 64.5 points per game and then they restrict the opponents to just 48.5 points per game, right? So that's why this is the best 5.
I think for Nalgonda, it's gonna be even more tougher. 5 players for Nalgonda.
Yeah, Nalgonda is tough because they haven't yet figured out their rotation. So even they are cutting and chopping and mixing and matching. But again, if I had to pick, I just pick based on the players here, right? We know Sahasra is one of the best players. She has to be there. Then with her, Tejal in the front court. Then Vriksha, who's like a point guard. Then I would say Hasini and Lakshya. Okay, so they're still not great because they're not played together a lot, but this is still the best lineup for them.
Yeah. You know, out of these 5 players from each team that you have picked, who is the X factor, the player who gonna surprise us tonight, the way Shritesh surprised us yesterday with his performance?
Yeah. And we spoke about Shritesh.
We can start with that.
Yeah, no, so Shritesh, his previous game was a surprise, right? How he played yesterday is how we thought he would be playing anyway, right? So
you told me yesterday about it,
Yeah, so again, if you look at X factor, right? So X factor means what? That means a player who has a potential to do better, right? So I would say Stella, okay, on the Mamba side. So she has played the full 80 minutes. Imagine, she's played the full 80 minutes for the Mambas and she's only scored 6 points per game, right? So, and I feel especially in semi-finals when the other primary scorers are contained, someone like Stella has a chance to show an improvement.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on the Mamba side. When it comes to speed strikers, again, I would say Vriksha, the point guard, because we saw yesterday also, she's getting a lot of open shots. She's just not converting, right? So if she's able to and she's wide open and she's taking it also properly, but it's just not dropping in.
Yeah.
So I think these are 2 players who can have a maximum upside.
Yes, if we talk about VIKARABAD Mambas, you know, Lasya Ravi is leading the team as the captain. She might not be the top scorer in the team, but how important is her role in controlling and keeping the team together in the semi-finals like this?
It is important, and the Mambas are 2-0. So obviously she's a good captain.
Yeah.
The team is winning. So yeah, so sometimes a player like Lasya, it's important to have a stable anchor because scorers, by definition, how their temperament is, I'm going to look for my shot. Scorers are not thinking about what's necessarily good for my teammates, right? So it's like in cricket, when you make your star batter the captain, the team may or may not do well. You don't know, right? So Lasya is one of those who goes under the radar, and she's always thinking team first. So I think it also, when you have a stable presence, it makes your teammates a lot more expressive.
Yeah. Lasya, VIKARABAD's captain, and Sahasra, Nalgonda's captain. If we talk about the captains, who do you think will be having bigger responsibilities on their shoulder tonight?
Definitely Sahasra.
Sahasra, why so?
Because again, I feel that the Nalgonda speed strikers, they have not yet found their cohesiveness.
Yeah.
So the moment a team is not playing well, automatically there's extra pressure on the star player to sort of do a bit more. Right? So I think Sahasra, and also the way she was playing yesterday, I felt like she was trying to take on a lot of the load on herself. So I definitely think Sahasra has a lot of pressure today. A bit too much actually.
The next question is going to be like really
Okay.
fun. It's a hypothetical situation, again hypothetical situation. You know, imagine the last 30 seconds and Nalgonda speed strikers need 5 points to win the game. Which player can finish the game better for them?
So this is what I would do. I would have Sahasra bring the ball up. Okay, gradually.
Okay.
Bring the ball up and then sort of cut to the basket. Then there are going to be 2 or 3 players who are going to come on to her.
Who gonna be those players?
So defenders on the other team.
Who gonna be like really tough for her to defend?
No, so Sahasra is the one who's going to be driving in.
Yeah.
I'm talking about offense, right?
Yes.
When you talk about who has to score the last 5 points. So Sahasra is the one who's going to make that first attempt to score. Then the defense is going to collapse on her.
Yes.
Then she's going to pass it to Tejal. and TJBL is going to score.
Okay,
That's what's gonna
super
happen.
good, like super good. And the same situation for Vikarabad Mambas, last 30 seconds, 5 points to win.
VIKARABAD Mambas is a bit easier because they have a player who I'm calling the little LeBron. Okay, that is Suhani, right?
Okay.
So she's the smallest player on the floor, 23 points per game, and she's such a smart player, right? So you just put the ball in her hand, put this ball in her hand, the Nivea, right? Put it in her hand, and then she'll make the right decision. I'm confident about that.
You know, if you have to, pick one team, the prediction time,
Yeah.
which team goes to the final tonight?
Mambas.
Mambas?
Yeah.
Why?
I just think Mambas it's a more balanced squad and they play with a lot more intelligence. So I would say the Mambas.
Okay, so now we are heading towards the third match of the day, which is between Vikarabad Mambas and Nalgonda Speed Strikers. After an exciting under-15 semi-final, we now move to under-18 girls clash, the third match of the day, which is between Vikarabad Mambas and Nalgonda Speed Strikers under-18 girls.
Yeah, we've had a great outing so far and even better basketball in expectation for the next few hours. Mind you, there's still another semi-final fixture in the under-18 boys category still to come. But right now, like Palak mentioned, is the under-18 girls category that we are looking at.
Absolutely. Now quickly, we're going to call the very first team onto the court, Vikarabad Mambas!
Sheesh! Mambas up! Mambas up! Vikarabad! Vikarabad! Vikarabad Mambas! Vikarabad Mambas! Katu veste game mare Vikarabad Mambas! Tusukoste kortu jage Vikarabad Mambas!
Mind you, as they line up, this fixture, this encounter becomes now or never. It is a semi-final fixture, but you want a final berth, which is why we put our hands together to welcome their opponents, the next team. Let's put our hands together and welcome the Nalgonda Speed Strikers!
Hey, hey, hey! Nalgonda Speeds Strikers! Nalgonda Speeds Strikers! Doom, doom, doom! Nalgonda Speeds Strikers! We bring the fire, we own the floor! Speeds Strikers! Speeds Strikers! Every heart.
So soon we gotta get our third finalist. Let's see who's gonna be Vikarabad Mambas or Nalgonda Speed Strikers.
Yeah, we had a fantastic show with Palak in there alongside Gopal as well. Some analysis and paralysis of the game. But mind you, the action continues on the Telangana Basketball Association page. We're heading for a short picture and from then, it's live action. Stay tuned.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా ఏం కావాలరా
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా.
రే జీనియస్ మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా ఏం కావాలరా
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా.
రే జీనియస్ మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్
And it's time for the third match to begin. It's an under-18 girls fixture. We are going to be watching the Vikarabad Mambas take on Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Both are very evenly paced and evenly matched teams. It's going to be quite an exciting event on the cards right now, following which we'll have the under-18 boys fixture, and that is going to be played between. And before we get there, let's read the lineup. We have Lasya, Stella, Suhani, Rizkin, Snigdha, Divyansi, Vanya, Sanvi, Avantika and Tanvi for the Vikarabad Mambas. And for the Nalgonda Speed Strikers, we have Dedipya, Punvi, Lakshya, Sahasra, Khushi Jain, Hasini, Anusha, Sri Siddhi Cherukuri, Tejal, Vriksha and Snigdha. We can see that Siddhi seems to have her jersey pretty much the same as Anusha's, so we're going to have to figure that out. And the next match will be the under-18 boys fixture that's going to be played between VIKARABAD Mambas and Nizam Royals. And this game for the under-18 girls is about to begin in a very, very short while. Wearing the black jerseys and the red trimmings are the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Wearing the black jerseys with the purple trimmings are the VIKARABAD Mambas. Forgive me if I make any errors. The jersey colors don't do much help in spotting the teams, but it is what it is, and we will try to bring you a good broadcast. The tip-off is about to begin, and standing there for the Mambas is Lasya, and while Tejal will go up on the opposite end for the strikers. And the ball is now with Tejal for the strikers. The first possession is with them. Trying to go inside, but she will give it out. Tejal in the middle, tries to take up a shot, couldn't make it. And the second opportunity is goal. Tejal starts strong. It's a good one for the Speed Strikers. Suhani is bringing it up. Gives it to Devna and gets it right back. And Stella setting up a screen. And Divyanshi tries to take it to the middle, loses the ball. It's going to be Strikers' ball. Getting the ball in the middle, spins, turns, couldn't make it. That is Sahasra for the Speed Strikers. She will draw a foul. Makes one of two. The Strikers have 3 points on the board, and the Mambas are about to respond or yet to respond. Devna back to Suhani. Stella gives it back. Devna, in fact, that is Suhani trying to go in. Sahasra losing the ball to Sahasra all the way to the hoop. Blocks the man who's coming and lays it up. Very, very well done, because she could have ignored the man who was coming, who could have created some trouble for her, but no. She had the presence of mind to block her and take an easy layup there. Sahasra starting strong. And here it is. Devna with the three. What a start. A three-pointer to begin with. This game has all the opportunity to go down to the wire. Nalgonda with 5. And starting off with the 3, the Mambas have begun scoring. Suhani. Nearly losing the ball there. Suhani will bring up the ball for the Mambas right now. She had a very, very good previous game. Stella drops it inside to Lasya. Lasya will bring it out. Divyanshi in the middle. Yes, she makes it. Picking up these early buckets is going to give them oodles of confidence going forward, and that's a good start for the Speed Strikers. And in the paint is Sahasra, who is trying to get one in, but she couldn't make it. This time we can see a quick drop pass there, and that was Devna finishing it off, an assist from Stella. Good decisions there to share the ball, and they reap the reward immediately. Good defensive hustle there, double teamed. Hasani is almost losing it, but quickly they clear the pass onto the other side. Sahasra to the hoop. She couldn't make it. Lasya is in shock because she didn't believe that was a foul. But no matter what it is, the referee's decision is final, and going to the line is Sahasra. It's just a 2-point ball game. 7-5, the Mambas lead. The striker started early, but the Mambas caught up. Second opportunity for Sahasra. Missed that one, and the ball being pulled down by the Mambas. Yet the strikers are in the thick of things and trying to hold on, but it is the Mambas who will bring it up. Suhani now gives it out to Stella, gets it right back. Devna in the mix. Now Lasya spotting up for a jumper, couldn't make it. And the rebound pulled down. Stella has control of the ball. Suhani again spotting up for a 2. And this is nothing but net for Suhani. A great start for her as well. While the strikers are trying to take it to the front court, you can see the defensive hustle there by the Mambas, forcing them to make turnovers. But this time they're good, but they lose the ball on the other side of the court. Let's wait and see what the judgment is like. It is going to be Mamba's ball. Suhani will bring it up, and they're calling for a few workouts. Workout number 3 right now in play. Trying to go inside Divyanshi, and Suhani splits the defense, goes inside, an extra pass, drops it to Lasya, but the ball is going to go the other way. Hasani will be giving it to Vriksha, and they will take it up forward. .5:57 on the clock, and the game has begun solidly and well. Both teams are hustling. They have their priorities right. This is a playoff game, and it's a must win if they have to get to the final. There is no match for the third place, so the winner takes it all, literally. Spinning in traffic and turning, couldn't make it Divyanshi, but the rebound has been pulled down. By Lakshya of the strikers, and now Sahasra gives it out. And we have the Mambas with the fast break opportunity. It's an outnumbering opportunity. Take it all the way to, and Vriksha fouls Devna. It would have been better had she figured a way to pass it to Stella and get it right back. Devna for the free throw. Missed the first one. She makes the second one. The strikers with the ball. You can see that the full court press is being employed over here. Very quickly, Suhani has the ball and gives it to Stella. Stella will try to beat a man and go in, but Tejal is right there. Had a piece of that ball. So it is going to be Mamba's ball now. Suhani will take the inbounds throw. And a timeout has been called. The Vikarabad Mambas lead 10-5. Nalgonda Speed Strikers started early, but they seem to be a little stagnant. And we saw the Mambas actually have a couple of extra opportunities, which they made good. And so they have this 5-point lead with 4 minutes 55 remaining on the clock for the first quarter. And we are watching the first semi-final for the under-18 girls fixture. We have another day of exciting semi-final tomorrow, following which we will be closing it off on the Sunday with all the finals. Stay tuned if you're watching from home to this channel and enjoy all the games and the action that's unfolding. There's been a lot of passion and there's been a lot of effort and also some lovely basketball. Kudos to all those people that made this happen. The Telangana Basketball Association, for one, who took the initiative to launch the TJBL, which is a first of its kind in its country, and a production so magnificent. We have yet to see it across any age category across the country. Kudos to Mr. Sridhar Reddy and Prudvishwar Reddy, who are the chiefs of the TBA, and the entire crew that have been supporting them, and all those volunteers who they consider their family, who have spent days and nights working to make sure that this production is a huge hit. And for all those fans, and most importantly for those franchise owners who believed in this dream and also believed in these young players who have come forward, and hopefully they will realize their dreams. And for the franchise owners to give them this platform and an opportunity to be picked and to have them play on this platform under the brightest of lights. This is the most wonderful opportunity any player could actually hope for, or any fan who's a true fan of the sport. This is what we've been aching and longing to see in these past several years, several decades. And finally, we see a state that has stepped forward with the true vision and purpose and making it their mission to accomplish what would have only been a pipe dream. The game commences. Suhani to Devna. Devna drops it inside. Quick pass back to Suhani. Devna again. They're running short of time on the clock, so they're going to have to quickly release one. And there it is. It's a shot clock violation. The Speed Strikers will take it. Strikers ball. There are quite a few technical breaks in the game, and we apologize for that. There are certain things that need to be sorted. It is what it is, but this will be used as an opportunity for the players to regroup with their coaches and see how much more of the strategy they can absorb and try to execute on the floor when game begins. Both teams are actually very evenly matched on paper. Both have had some really good games before this.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger Vika, Vika, stronger Vika, stronger, stronger Vika.
సరిపోయిందా ఏం కావాలరా
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నారు.
రే జీనియస్ మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది.
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger Vika, Vika, stronger Vika, stronger, stronger Vika.
సరిపోయిందా ఏం కావాలరా
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నారు.
రే జీనియస్ మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది.
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
And finally, we hear the heartwarming sound of a whistle, and that is the beginning of a play. Once again, there is a stoppage. This has got to be frustrating for players and fans alike. play just begins. It's going to be Mamba's ball. Suhani to Stella. Back again. Trying to drop it to Lasya. Divyanshi. A cross-court pass. Devna is there to receive it. Launches a three, but it's a tad too short. Sahasra will pull down the rebound and she's rushing forward. Finds the open man in Tejal. Gives it. Tejal not able to make it. Misses the first one. Tries to turn in traffic. A cross-court pass again to Sahasra. Sahasra goes inside. Launches one. Couldn't make it. The ball is out. And a third opportunity. But will it count? Shot will count. It's and one for Sahasra. Sahasra makes it a 3-point play there. It's just a 2-point deficit right now. Suhani now bringing it up for the Mambas. Just exchanging passes there. And every time Lasya gets a ball, she's double or triple teamed. This time the ball was taken away by Vriksha. Now Sahasra taking it all the way to the hoop. Nearly losing it there. She does lose it. Here's an opportunity. Outnumbering opportunity. But Devna is not going to share. Instead, Suhani is there to pull down the rebound. She's hustling there, trying to hold possession. Vriksha pushes it out of her hand. And now it is going to be Mamba's ball.
Second shot clock.
Suhani
5.
tries to pass inside to Lasya. Lasya makes it. This time she made sure that Lasya got the right opening without the man on her, and Lasya was able to make it. You can see how it was. She was double teamed. That was Tejal being double teamed, but it was Stella who reached from behind. So it's going to be, the foul is going to be on Stella. All in the name of aggressive defense, conceding these early fouls. And there you can see a reach and foul. That one came from Divyanshi. They're going to have to avoid making these fouls. As you can see, within a span of a few seconds, Divyanshi as well as Stella conceded 2 fouls. This would mean that the Mambas have picked up, they're already in foul trouble. Every single foul is now going to fetch the strikers opportunities to go to the free throw line. This is not something that they would need. There's 3 minutes remaining on the clock, and if the strikers are smart enough, they're going to exploit that and go to the free throw line by drawing fouls, and that's money. 1 in. So the score comes up to 9 by the strikers. It's just a 3-point deficit. Suhani brings it up. She's open, spotting up for a long 3 off the glass. She tries to bank it in, couldn't. Stella now with the ball, gives it to Lasya. Lasya back to Suhani. Suhani splitting the defense, goes in the middle, scoops it up, couldn't make it. But then Divyanshi is there to pick up the rebound and lays one up. The jumper, she couldn't convert that shot. Now Suhani has, that will be Sahasra having the rebound, gives it to Vriksha. Some ball movement over there and rotations, trying to force it in. That was Sahasra trying to push one up. But very quickly the Mambas see an opportunity for a fast break. Drops it, sharing the ball. But Tejal was there with the block. Beautifully executed block. Good defense there. It's a literally 1-on-3 opportunity. No foul there. So that was an excellent move there. Defensive move by Tejal. Dropping a quick pass to Divyanshi, who gives it to Lasya. Lasya is in paint and traffic, draws a foul, sinks it, and will go to the free throw line with 1. She misses it. But Sahasra with a quick outlet pass for a fast break. Is it going in? No, it doesn't. Tejal is frustrated. She should have made that one. But she gets fouled and she will go to the free throw line with 2 opportunities. That is something that was literally a gift from Sahasra to Tejal, but she couldn't take advantage of that. But getting a foul is not bad. Makes sense only if you're able to sink these two. She misses the first one. One more opportunity. Can Tejal make it? Tejal misses a second one as well. So it is going to be Mamba's ball. Bringing it up is Suhani for the Mambas. Trying to take it one way and quickly gives it to Stella. Stella finds Lasya. Lasya spots up for a 2. It's an air ball. Divyanshi is there for a quick rebound, but she's not able to make it. And you have Stella who tried to put one up. She couldn't make it. Divyanshi lost the ball while attempting to pick that rebound up.
9 seconds.
The ball goes off the striker's foot. So Suhani is here to inbound the throw. Deep in traffic to Divyanshi. Almost losing it. And there you can see there's a struggle and a hustle. But this one is good. Lasya to Divyanshi. Sahasra was in the mix. She draws the foul, makes the shot. It's and 1. Divyanshi to the line. Missed it, picked up her own rebound, spots up for a jumper. And she's fouled again. That foul is on Tejal now. Divyanshi will go back to the free throw line with 2 opportunities. The score reads 16-9 in favor of the Mambas. We have a minute and 12 remaining in this first quarter. She makes the first one. Makes the second one as well. Sahasra to Hasani. Vriksha losing it, and now it's an outnumbering opportunity. Suhani challenged by Vriksha, draws a foul and makes that layup. It's a 3-point play that's going to be unfolding if she's able to make this free throw that's come her way. Yes, Suhani does. She knows what she needs to do, and she does it perfectly well. And this time Tejal is there in the midcourt and she's hustled by the Mambas. They are going to have to try and avoid making any fouls because these pressure moments can cause them to get a little wayward and they may concede a lot of fouls. But the ball is going to be in the hands of the Mambas now. Stella back again to Suhani. Finds the open man in Divyanshi, a little high pass. Divyanshi stepped inside. Couldn't make it. Sahasra pulls down the rebound and she's rushing to the front court. Tries to split the defense. Takes it all the way to the hoop and makes it. That is Sahasra. Pure magic. She seems to be hobbling. She must have tweaked an ankle or something. But she did split the defense. Take it all the way and make it off the glass. Sahasra's performance has been invaluable so far. Spotting up for a 3 is Devna. Couldn't make it and Divyanshi loses the ball. So it is going to be striker's ball right now. A 10-point difference is what is separating both these teams. But there's just 16 seconds on the clock for the end of this quarter. Vriksha gets it, gives it back to Hasani. Hasani being double teamed over there, nearly losing it. And in the mix you have a couple of... Wow, this is what we were expecting. A very, very hard defensive effort by the Mambas. And struggling to get hold of the possession are the strikers. the strikers need to return the favor to the Mambas. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves trailing because the ball possession is with the Mambas for most of the time, and that's not good. Divyanshi for a long attempt, not able to make it. Tejal pulls it. Sahasra with a fast break, but we've heard that buzzer, that whistle, that signaled the end of the first quarter. And at this point in time, the Mambas lead 21 to the strikers 11.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా ఏం కావాలరా
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా.
రే జీనియస్ మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది.
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
And the second quarter is about to begin. We can see that in the first quarter, the VIKARABAD Mambas have managed to get 2 free throws more than two more rebounds than the strikers. And the strikers have turned up turnovers. They've given them a couple of more turnovers, in fact. And we have the strikers now starting this quarter. An air ball. Rebounded, and another attempt was made, couldn't make it. And now the strikers will continue to hold the ball. Briksha drops it inside to Sahasra. Sahasra moving in paint, in traffic, steps inside. Beautiful footwork, finds itself free, launches one off the glass, makes it. Suhani now. She's open, but she's decided to pass. Stella is free. She's going to attempt to go inside for a Running jumper, couldn't make it. Divyanshi in the tussle, in the mix over there. Lakshya has come in for the strikers. .9:16 on the clock. Suhani. And that's a good defensive effort by Sahasra. Stella really couldn't make it. It's striker's ball. Vriksha is going to take the throw in. Gives it to Sahasra. Sahasra in the center to Tejal. Tejal almost losing it because Stella did try to reach in for it. The full court pressure situations is causing the players to commit too many fouls. That's not what the pressure situation should be like, full court pressure. But Sahasra is barreling her way through and trying to get a free throw there. But Lasya was there to pick up the rebound, and bringing it up was Devna. Devna quickly gives it to Stella. Suhani is there to pick it up and she makes it! It was a 3-on-1 opportunity which they used to good measure. Tejal dropping it, making sure that Lakshya has a chance over there. Ball rebounded. Divyanshi has it and she will be giving it up to Devna. Devna bringing it up. And Lasya tries to go inside, but space is covered. This time Stella makes an attempt, couldn't make it. Ball is rebounded. Now Suhani goes inside, a running jumper off the glass, but that one's no good. Sahasra pulls down the rebound, and with her is Lakshya. Lakshya back to Hasini. Hasini gives this to Sahasra. The reason they're involving Sahasra so much over here is because of the height. And oh yes, this one is sweet. Tejal executes a perfect jumper from there, giving them 2 more points. The advantage with giving Sahasra the ball in the back court is that the defense is not easily able to get a piece of it. She can clear those passes. Ideally, Sahasra would be better off running up front. Yet, Tejal is the one that's doing the job. Fakes, goes inside, but a traveling violation has been called. She did take an extra step there. Not something that she factored or aimed to do. It just happened with the flow. Suhani now bringing it up for the Mambas. Stella to Suhani. She's got an opportunity to score. Yes! Suhani with a 3. Perfect execution. Vriksha with the ball. Hurries to take it to the front court. Else they be called for a backcourt violation. Not able to make it. That's Sahasra. Now the ball again with Stella now. Bringing it up. She clears a quick pass in front and they do manage to save it. But then Sahasra is the one that saved it. So it's going to be striker ball. Tejal is taking up to the front court. Directly goes to the hoop. But Devna is there feigning innocence. Finding Tejal, getting it back. Vriksha gives it to Hasini. Hasini for a 3. Oh yes! Hasini has launched a 3 and converted it. These threes need to rain more. 26-18. Just 8 points separate both these teams. 6 minutes 30 remaining and a timeout has been called. It is the second quarter. Divyanshi has already picked up 10 points. Lasya with 4 and Suhani has 8. While Sahasra has 12 points. Tejal has 2 points. So bulk of the scoring has been done by Sahasra. She has been working very hard on the offensive and defensive ends of the court. Definitely she needs a lot more support than what she's getting right now. Bruksha is already on 3 fouls. And it's only the second quarter. Tejal has a couple of fouls as well. They're going to have to be watchful of those. And on the other side, Lasya has 3 fouls already. Divyanshi has picked up a couple of fouls. It's too early to make 3 fouls, and they're going to have to try and control those. Mamba's ball, they will inbound and bring it up. They don't have any disruptions because the strikers are not employing a full court defensive pressure. And on the flanks, oh yes, what a block from Sahasra. The timing was perfect, but Sahasra seems to be limping. She seems to be in a bit of a pain. I hope she's able to make it through this game without any mishap. Dropping it to Divyanshi. Divyanshi, a lovely attempt there, but she couldn't quite convert. It went in and out. Not a friendly ring so far. Sahasra with a nice fake goes right in and she makes it. Sahasra at her finest. You can see that she's struggling. Just 6 points difference between these two units. Finding Divyanshi there, but a double team effort. They're literally tag teaming anytime anyone gets the ball in the paint, and which is good defense as long as they're not conceding fouls. Divyanshi gives it to Suhani. Suhani there. Bruksha gets it back. Attempts, couldn't make it. Lasya now. Lasya back to Stella. Back to Devna. Devna for she spots up. She couldn't make it. She had a good look at the basket, but she choked on that attempt. Bruksha gives it to Tejal. Tejal drops an extra pass over there, and Lakshya makes it. So it's a 4-point ball game. The strikers seem to be in some kind of a momentum. They seem to have found a certain level of comfort in this game and gotten some rhythm going. And that's Stella attempting that shot. Lasya is there to pick up the rebound and put one up, but there was no foul. Tejal played some clean defense over there, got the rebound and gave it to Sahasra to bring up. Sahasra going inside but nearly losing it. This time Stella is got slick fingers and slick hands there. She literally picks their pocket and now has possession. Suhani now for the Mambas. A pass to Divyanshi. Divyanshi, a couple of crossovers, but that's intercepted by Tejal. Tejal will be taking it to the hoop. She is there with Suhani. Suhani can't do much, but then Tejal under the pressure misses it. Now there is an outnumbering opportunity. Suhani comes up. Divyanshi is there. Divyanshi couldn't make it, but once again, there is no clarity in possession. Lasya now with the ball. Goes to the center, attempts a jumper, couldn't make it. Now Sahasra with the ball and she will take it up. A frenzy of activity, but nothing culminated in a basket. So you can see the pressure that these girls are on. And this one is good. And that's on Tejal. It was a hesitation basket. Literally the ball hesitated on the ring, but yet decided to drop in and give the strikers a little bit of leeway. 3 minutes 41 on the clock. It's a 2-point ball game. Mambas lead 26 to Strikers 24. on the clock. The Mambas have 26 and the Strikers have 24. Suhani. Cross-court pass to Stella. Gives it to Lasya. Lasya tries to drop it once again to Stella. Suhani spotting up for a 3. Bounces off the ring. But Hasani is there for the rebound, but Suhani manages to steal it and will try to go inside. Lasya spotting up for a jumper. She's not able to make it. There are 3 Nalgonda players over there, and smartly Sahasra is the one that's gotten possession. She will take it up. Dropping it inside to Tejal. Unfortunately, a travelling violation has been called on Tejal, but it was definitely a sweet move. Nalgonda have taken a timeout right now. 2 minutes 57 on the clock. Inbounds throw. Suhani bringing it up. You can see that the Nalgonda are not engaging in any half-court defense or full-court pressure. Tejal now with Sahasra. She's taking it up, beating one man, then another, gives it back out. Tejal in the middle, gives it back to Lakshya, and this time the pass inside was taken by Divyanshi, and Divyanshi was fouled. So the ball is going to be Mamba's ball, a side throw. Stella being marked by Hasani over there. Lasya sets up a screen, drops it inside back again, and the ball has been intercepted and taken by Sahasra. Sahasra taking it to the hoop, nearly losing it, but there's too much sauce on that release. Couldn't make it. Tejal nearly fumbling and losing it. She does lose it. It is going to be Mamba's throw. Suhani gets it right back, tries to go in the middle, gives it to Lasya. Lasya back to Stella. Stella launching a 2. It's an air ball, and Divyanshi had a piece of that ball, while Sahasra tried to pull down the rebound. So it is going to be Striker's ball. It went off the hands of Divyanshi. You can see the full court pressure that the Mambas are adopting. Sahasra breaking that up. Tejal now all the way to the hoop. It's a layup that she couldn't make. Vriksha is there to pick it up. Another opportunity for them. Tejal draws a foul. She will go to the free throw line. The big ask now is to convert those free throws, because that will give them an opportunity to tie this game or level the scores rather. Makes the first one. She's got another one. Misses that one, but Lakshya is there to pick up the rebound and put it off the glass and fetch 2 more points. They now have a 1-point lead. The first lead that the strikers have in a long, long time. Suhani fumbling, yet she did take an attempt. Tejal now with the ball. An outlet pass to Vriksha, but they've crossed the half court, so there's no danger over there. Sahasra getting it back, goes inside, spots up, couldn't make it. And the ball is out of bounds. It's going to be Mamba's ball. Spotting up for a 3 is Devna. Off target. Ball rebounded, and now the strikers will take it up. Vriksha right now with the ball, gives it to Tejal. Tejal nearly losing it, you can see that. Oh yes, taking it, picking her pocket is Devna. Devna going up and tried to pass in traffic. Sahasra's long legs were there to collect it, and Sahasra will take it coast to coast. And oh no, she doesn't finish this. It was a beautiful attempt though. Those finishes, that's what's needed. But at this point in time, the referee blows a whistle on Hasini. Hasini is confused as to how that foul could be called, but enjoying the benefits of that whistle are the Mambas, and it is going to be Mamba ball. Dropping it to the open man, but unfortunately Divyanshi is not able to make it. That was on the buzzer. The strikers have a 1-point lead, 27-26. This is not how the Mambas would have envisioned how this quarter would go. But slowly and steadily and surely the strikers came back to take the lead away from them. That was with 1 free throw and a second free throw that was missed, that was put back on the board by Lakshya. That's how they came to 27 now. And now we'll see how the 4th quarter goes, because the winner of this one is going to eliminate the loser from this tournament and go to the finals and wait for the next finalist to show up. And that finalist will be determined from tomorrow's semi-finals play.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా? ఏం కావాలరా?
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నారు.
రే జీనియస్, మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా. ఇందులో రాధా TMT Rhino 600+ ఉంది.
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
This is a start of the third quarter. 27-26 in favor of the Speed Strikers. Tejal now with the ball, attempting to take a shot, nearly losing it. This is Lakshya, saves it and gives it to Vriksha. You can see how aggressive the defense is. It's not going to be easy for them to take these attempts. But splitting the defense, goes inside, but she's still not able to make it. Tejal once again with the rebound, another opportunity. This time it's good, off the glass. Tejal picks up her 7th point. Suhani has 8 to her credit. Lasya nearly losing it. Great defensive efforts this time by the strikers. Vriksha, a quick pass and a fast break opportunity, but a travelling violation is called. That's going to have to hurt tremendously. Lakshya, she lost that ball. It could have been a basket for sure on the other side because her teammate was open and free. Taking it up are the Mambas. Stella with the ball, gives it to Lasya. Lasya dribbles, tries to go in the center, penetrates there, but she loses it. Once again picks it up. Nice pass to Divyanshi. What an assist by Lasya to Divyanshi. She was able to make that layup, hooked it literally off the glass and dropped it in. And this time Tejal is coming in and fake there, tries to go in, misses the basket, and the ball is rebounded by Divyanshi, who gives it to Stella. Stella gives it up to Devna. Devna to the hoop, not able to make it. Second opportunity. That one is a pass. That one was way too high. I wanted to say she launched the ball into space, but it was way too high. Yet she drew a foul, so Stella is going to go to the free throw line. Not a friendly ring. Bounced off. Missed the second one as well. Stella will get another opportunity. She got lucky with that, but this time she makes it. So now the scores are once again level. And here you find a fast break opportunity. And that was so slow, which she should have rushed instead. Lasya came in slowly behind, touched nothing but the ball and swatted it off like a pesky fly. That's what she did. A wasted opportunity over there. Hasani. It was the slowest attempt that one could have taken over there. But you can see that a travelling violation has happened. Tejal in the thick of things. A momentary lapse of reason over there. Devna back to Stella. Gets it right back, tries to pass in the middle. But this time Hasani has it. Hopefully, no. Stella has it because she was hustling there and made sure that Devna couldn't get it. And this time Sahasra Nearly losing it. Once again, Vriksha saves it. And Tejal this time losing it. Suhani was there on her. They've been all over the place. It's been scrappy ball. This is a game that could swing any which way, and every possession counts. Every turnover will make a difference, and every opportunity that they have to secure the ball would be very, very important, and that's what they should be doing right now. And Suhani slides with the ball inside but couldn't find that opening there to attempt. Lasya this time gives it out, and a long three has been taken. Couldn't convert it. Instead, Sahasra picks up the rebound and tries to find the open man, but Devna is there to steal it. These passes must be carefully executed, or they're going to keep losing it and keep exchanging possessions. And that was Divyanshi who attempted one. Sahasra was there, but the whistle came before, so the shot is not going to count, and it is going to go. It's going to be a side throw in favor of the strikers. A nice deep pass, which was almost intercepted. Sahasra will take it and bring it up. Quick pass again to Tejal. Tejal splits the defense and loses it to Lasya. Lasya will take it up, an outnumbering opportunity. It's 3-on-1. Lasya to the hoop, fouled by Sahasra. Sahasra is incredulous. She feels that she didn't foul, but then you know what happened. But what is going to happen right now? Lasya is going to go to the free throw line with 2 opportunities to sink it. And if she makes those, her team is going to go up by 2. Misses the first one. She misses the second one as well. Sahasra manages to secure the ball, and an advanced pass to Hasani. Hasani couldn't hold on to it. That was a pass from Tejal, which was a little too strong actually. There's no way Hasani could have caught that one. Tejal is going to step out for a bit, and Snigdha will come in place. Suhani. To Devna, and Suhani gets it in the corner in the flanks. She's being hassled on the defense there. Divyanshi in the center, but she's triple teamed, double teamed and triple teamed. But Stella is there to rescue her for a bit. Devna once again finding the open man in Suhani, who spots up for a 3, but it hits the front of the rim and comes right out. Striker's ball. The strikers lose it, so it's going to be with the Mambas. This is something that both teams have to watch out for. They have to secure the ball first. These passes must be as accurate as possible. Those receiving the pass must be ready to receive it in whatever angle possible, and make sure they put in the effort to see that they hold the ball. And they should have a spatial awareness as to where the defense is before they make those passes. Vriksha gives it to Sahasra. A cross-court pass. And trying to go inside. Tejal has been called for a travelling violation. Devna back to Stella. Giving it to Suhani. Stella out again. Devna with an opportunity. That one is an air ball. Lasya had a chance. She couldn't make it either. And this time you can see the double team and the triple team. No matter who gets the ball, there's always going to be 3 players around them, surrounding them and hassling and hustling them into forcing them into giving a turnover. That's what is happening. and bringing the ball up is Snigdha. Snigdha gives it right into the hands of Lakshya. This is Lasya. It's exactly what we were talking about, that there should be an awareness when they make those passes. Know where the defender is before they make those passes. Or keep the ball live and bring it up yourself. .526 remains in this quarter. Sahasra giving it to Vriksha, and then you can see how it's almost intercepted, dropping. Tejal dropped it to Lakshya, but Lakshya was not ready for it. Had she been ready for that ball, she could have saved it. Stella to Devna. Suhani launches one. Yes! That's a friendly ring, and this time she gets a 3. That was Suhani, folks. 32-29. You can see that the scores have been level for way too long, and now suddenly there's a 3-point difference, and the Mambas are enjoying that lead. Tejal to the hoop. She misses it. Divyanshi with the rebound, and you can see that is a foul on Tejal for having pushed Divyanshi to get possession of the ball. It's a frustration foul. Mambas ball. Devna gives it to Suhani. Suhani drops it inside to Lasya. Lasya attempts it, but she draws a foul. She will go to the free throw line. Misses the first one. Another opportunity. Lasya missing the second one as well, and out there for the Mambas to rebound and try. We have Divyanshi, but she couldn't make it. This time Vriksha with the ball. Tejal has it. Drives inside, loses it to Divyanshi. Divyanshi quickly tries to clear the pass, but Vriksha is there to steal it. Vriksha with the shot about from the free throw line. She makes it a mid-range shot. Suhani giving it to Stella. Stella quickly clears it to Devna and out onto the flanks. Suhani for a 3. Yes! Suhani has another 3. Back-to-back threes for Suhani. She's got hot hands right now and getting into those positions where her teammates are able to find her, and without a defense, she's making those unchallenged threes. Great moves there by Suhani, finding herself open like that. Tejal, Vriksha is free, but Tejal goes for a shot. Contested, yet she puts it off the glass, drops it in, picks up 2. They're trailing just by 2 points right now. Could be anybody's ball game. 3 minutes and 5 on the clock. Mambas lead though, and it is Mambas ball right now. Stella gives it to Suhani. Suhani tries to split the defense, drops the ball, and right now the strikers have possession of it, and they will try to quickly bring it up. Tejal now bringing it up, crosses the half court, but she will wait patiently so that her teammates are in possession. Sahasra now, and a nice tall pass to Tejal, but Tejal couldn't convert it. Pulling down the rebound was Divyanshi. Divyanshi to Devna. Devna gives it back to Suhani, and they will take it up. Quick cross-court pass over there from Stella. Spotting up for another three is Suhani, but this time it doesn't go in. And Vriksha with the ball, bringing it up, finding the open man in Tejal in the flanks. Tejal has a man in front of her, tries to beat her and go in, tries to put one off the glass, couldn't make it. And Hasani is not able to hold it because Divyanshi was there to touch the ball last, push it out of bounds. So it is going to be striker's ball.
Clock 10 seconds.
Tejal.
10.
Crossover, tries to make it. Hasani for a shot which is nowhere near the ring. Devna nearly losing it. And the ball intercepted. Quick pass to Tejal. Tejal for a free throw, for a layup, and Tejal makes it. Quick thinking assist over there. Suhani for the Mambas. Stella back to Suhani. Suhani will take it to the flank, right flank, and drops it inside to Divyanshi. Divyanshi for a jumper, doesn't make it. Goes in and out. Tough luck there. Sahasra bringing it up. Sahasra is not looking up to see if there's anyone free in front of her, but she will take it and make it. That is Sahasra for you. That's a 16th point coming for Sahasra. She has been a little quiet for a bit, but now she has started to score again. So that's a good thing. And the score now, before we realized it, the strikers, having trailed, have caught up, leveled, and taken it one notch above. And they lead by 2 points. 37 for them, and Mambas have 35. Success with the free throws. 3 of 6 free throws, with 3 points. So 3 of 6 she is converted. She has 14 points to her credit. Gets it back from her teammate. Stella gives it back to Suhani. Suhani tries to find the open man. A quick far pass to the flanks. This is Lasya spotting up for a 2. And it bounces off. And Divyanshi has the rebound, tries to go under the basket, but she couldn't make it. Ball rebounded. It's now with the striker Sahasra with the ball and bringing it up for the strikers. Sahasra spinning, turning, goes all the way inside and makes it! A sweet touch over there. Nothing rushed, but that spin and creating that space was good enough for her to go all the way to the hoop and make it. Stella out to Devna. Suhani will give it back. It's not going to be easy because she has Tejal on her. But this time Lasya draws a foul. Well, before the foul, the buzzer came. So we are about to start the 4th quarter in a short while. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, the the strikers, Nalgonda Speed Strikers lead by 4 points. They have 39. Mambas have 35.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా ఏం కావాలరా
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా
రే జీనియస్ మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
Both teams have dominated the rebounds. Both have 29 apiece. But 21 steals is what the Mambas enjoy, whereas the strikers have 17. Sahasra nearly losing it there. The full court pressure. That's what is making them struggle. Sahasra now losing it to Divyanshi. Divyanshi with that steal, taking it right up. Sahasra's with her at all times, and that was a beautiful block. Made sure Divyanshi couldn't make it. It's striker ball, almost losing it, fumbling, stumbling. Strikers are struggling to keep possession. Suhani steals it. She now has two strikers players. She tries to split and go in between them, but that's no good because the strikers have taken it away from her. Tejal now with the ball. Sahasra. Dropping it to Tejal. Tejal goes in traffic. Tries to lay one up. Couldn't make it. Suhani with the rebound. A quick outlet pass to Stella, who's streaking ahead. But Sahasra is there to make sure that won't go in. Turning around. Divyanshi not able to make it. Stella once again with the ball, but the ball is stolen. Vriksha has it. It's a 1-on-2 right now. So she's going to have to wait for her teammates to come before they execute a play. Passing it inside to Lakshya. Lakshya forces an attempt, but a foul has been called. Lasya can't believe that the foul is on her. For whatever it's worth, Lakshya with that attempt and drawing that foul, she is going to go to the free throw line. The referee wants her not to show her displeasure. So vocally, it's 2 free throws to Lakshya. Lakshya makes the first one, banks it off the board and off the glass and drops it in. 8 minutes 29 remain in this quarter. Misses the second one and nearly losing it. Bounced off Devna's shoulders technically. Tejal stuck under the board, wondering what to do at finding an open man, but Divyanshi was there to relieve her of the pressure and took it away all the way to the other side. Suhani loses it there. The Mambas now had possession of the ball. Let's see right now in whose hands it went off. It is going to be Mamba's ball. Stella Giving it to Suhani. Suhani launches one which is too high, literally like the cow jumped over the moon. And in traffic, Divyanshi manages to pick it and make an attempt, gets fouled in the process. She's going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity to score 2 more. Trailing by 5, the Mambas. Divyanshi makes the first one. Strikers now have the ball. A travelling violation has been called and Devna can't. Devna wondered whether it's on her, but no, it's in their favour. The Nalgonda Speed Strikers have conceded the ball possession to the Mambas. Suhani taking it to the flanks, trying to find the open man in Divyanshi inside. Divyanshi met with Lakshya and Tejal over there. Another opportunity to her. This time it's good. In traffic, Divyanshi sinks 2. Sahasra with the ball with a quick outlet pass. Finds Tejal. Tejal has the ball poked away from behind from Devna, but not hard enough that she'd lose possession. Hasini gives it to Sahasra. Sahasra tries to split the defense, goes inside. Very sweet move, but couldn't quite finish. Suhani is free, and this one, will it go in? Sahasra is there for, Tejal is there for defense, but they are not able to make it. A lot of frustration from their end, because that should have been something that they should have taken care of. Strikers ball, they bring it up. Hasini to Tejal. Hasani again, dropping it to Vriksha, back again to Tejal. Tejal with a cross-court pass to Sahasra, who nearly loses it. Goes inside, spots up for a jumper, and she makes it! Sahasra on a high. Suhani trying to find the gaps in the defense, but no gaps because they have taken it. Nalgonda Strikers have taken the Speed Strikers. Now quick outlet pass here. Vriksha with the ball. She knows it's not going to be easy. Hasini couldn't make it. Tejal with the rebound. Tejal almost losing it, but she will reset, split the defense and try to hook it in. And yes, she does. She scoops it in. Drops it in. Tejal. Quick points coming to the Strikers just when the Mambas seemed they were close enough to strike. They seem to be taking it away a little bit at a time. Still, it's anybody's ball game. It's just 6 points, 3 possessions or 2 possessions depending on what shot you make. But here it is. Stella now with the ball. They're counting down. They have to make an attempt quickly. But the defensive efforts of the Speed Strikers are commendable. Strikers ball. Vriksha to Sahasra. Tejal to Vriksha. You can see the full court pressure. Tejal waiting for an opportunity. And now the countdown has begun for this team. Tejal now tries to drive inside, but she has a ball stripped by Devna. Devna gives it to Lasya. Lasya will take it up for the Mambas, and she tries to split the defense and go inside for a shot. Couldn't make it, and the ball is now safely in the hands of the Strikers. Sahasra bringing it up, gives it to Tejal. Tejal has Devna in front of her. Is she going to use and go? No, she's not able to make it. Hasani pulls down the rebound. Vriksha gives it back in the paint, but Divyanshi is there quickly to take it away. Now going up, she has Sahasra on her face, and this is Stella trying to go in, but she couldn't make it. It was a little shot, hit the front of the rim and came right out. It is going to be Strikers ball. Sahasra with it now. You can see how the height advantage that Sahasra has is making her keep the ball safe for her teammates. Otherwise, it could have been a melee over there with plenty of turnovers and things like that. But that hasn't happened. And this time Tejal splitting the defense, going inside, and she makes it. The ball hesitated. Should I go in? Shouldn't I go in? And then it decided to drop right in. And weaving her way inside was Suhani, but she couldn't quite make it. You had Vriksha and Sahasra locking hands like a canopy overhead. There's no way she could have attempted that shot. Sahasra now with the ball. And on her is Suhani. But she clears the half court. And here it is, a fast break opportunity. Oh no! That should hurt so much. It's going to come and haunt her in her dreams. Tejal frustrated with that. Mambas now. Suhani goes inside, couldn't make it. It's an air ball. That ball needed relish, mustard and the works if it had to go in. Hasani back to Tejal. Tejal splitting the defense. But a travelling violation is given. It seems like Tejal really needs to work on that first step. She needs to drop the ball first before she starts her move, because she has a penchant for making those travelling violations, and that's not going to be easy down the stretch, because the next match that they play will be the final and they can't afford to make mistakes. Already this is a playoff. She can't afford to make mistakes here. Yet the Mambas now have the ball. Stella going in, and it looks like Sahasra is tired. And Lasya with that block. But the ball is going to be with the strikers. It's now an 8-point ball game. Suhani for the Mambas, taking it up. Gets it right back. Gives it to Stella. Back again to Suhani. Suhani on the flanks. Spotting up Divyanshi. It's an air ball. Lasya again with an air ball. They're trading attempts over there. Sahasra giving it to... Oh wow! Sweet move, Vriksha. That was good ball movement there. Vriksha accelerating enough to make sure that she was able to make that. It's a 10-point difference that separates them. 2 minutes and 33 on the clock. It could. Still there is enough time. But at this point in time, the Speed Strikers look like they are controlling the game. Not as much as the Mambas, but they still have the Mambas not as much as the Speed Strikers, but the Mambas still do have a small opportunity, a window of opportunity, because 233, if used very sensibly, can turn the tide. But what is going to happen remains to be seen. As of now, Sahasra's innings over there has been phenomenal. She has been instrumental in ensuring that she controls the ball at the back when she gets it, so that they are not able to steal it off her hands, and the smartest thing she does is to lift it above her head, so that Suhani, who has sticky hands and lightning quick reflexes, is not able to get a piece of that ball and inflict those turnovers like she did in the previous games. So that is a smart move. That has actually given them an opportunity to clear the ball fast, get it to the front court, and even those outnumbering opportunities have come that way. And the interesting thing is Sahasra is, for a tall man, has considerable speed to her credit. So she is able to rush the ball up if necessary as well. With 2:33 remaining, the Mambas will bring up the ball. Devna right now. There has to be a sense of urgency at this point in time. They can't be wasting time. Suhani tries to penetrate inside. Then she realizes that Devna is there, Sahasra is there, so is Lakshya. And this is an opportunity that couldn't be converted. Now Vriksha has the ball and quickly gives it to Lakshya. Lakshya to Tejal. The ball is already in the front court. Now they can settle down and start playing. So Tejal is waiting for the right opportunity. Sahasra comes in. And now they will use the time wisely. 24 seconds on the clock for them. The countdown has begun. Now splitting the defense, going inside, drawing a foul. That is Lasya who's conceded the foul. Sahasra will go to the free throw line because she had already gathered to go for a layup and that could not be completed. So she's going to go to the free throw line with the gift of 2 free throws. Missed the first one. Minute and 48 remains. Sahasra with another opportunity. Taking her team up by another point. That's 49 to 38. That was Sahasra, who's had an outstanding game so far. Her efficiency would be sky high in this match. That's how she has performed. And launching a long three is Suhani. Suhani had a 50% success rate, but now she's not been able to convert and she hasn't had one in a while. Desperation attempts are more like it now. That's what we will be seeing from the Mambas because they know with a minute and 35 remaining and 11 points to catch up, the going is going to be uphill and tough. Tejal gives it to Vriksha and you can see the defense over there and a traveling violation has been called. So the ball is going to be with the Mambas. The Mambas are not going to find the going easy. They are still struggling to make those attempts. Suhani launches a three. This one is good. Still a 50% success rate. 4 out of 8 attempts, she's converted 4. Sahasra to Tejal. Tejal will rotate. Hasini for a shot. Off the rim. Lakshya with the rebound. Sahasra under the board. Loses the ball to Divyanshi. Divyanshi now has the ball. Quick pass to Devna. Devna will take it up. 49 seconds. Tejal is there like a wall. But that little hook shot, almost like a sky hook, except that she was going for a layup. She made it. That is sweet. And they are catching up. With 45 seconds remaining, it's just 6 points that separates them. So a lot of strategy is going to happen right now. Hopefully they can execute it and see if they can go into overtime. If not, pull off a victory from this game. But all of a sudden the strikers are looking a tad lost, a tad weak, or rather they have seemed to be a little lax. They have let things slide a bit. They have to keep the pressure if they want to win this and take it away smoothly and go into the finals. But it is a hungry Mambas out there and it's not a given yet. With 45 seconds remaining, you saw how quickly they came back into it. What was actually an 11-point lead has now shrunk to just 6 points. Anything can happen. And coming back from the timeout, let's see what the Mambas have in store for the strikers or what the strikers can do to prevent the Mambas from coming back and taking it away from them. Whatever said and done, this is quite the ball game. Both teams are hustling very hard. Whoever wins will be a worthy winner indeed. And that's a 5-second violation over there because she couldn't pass within 5 seconds. So the Mambas will have possession.
Check. Next match under 18 boys, VIKARABAD Mambas versus Nizam Royals. Both the team coaches, please submit your player list.
In this game, the Speed Strikers have pulled on 43 rebounds compared to 39 of the Mambas. And 31 steals to the Mambas as compared to 22 of the Speed Strikers. And the turnovers committed have been much more by the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. They have 31 versus Mambas 23. Mamba ball, 6 points deficit, 39 seconds on the clock. Devna now will take the inbounds throw. Suhani, it's an air ball. She tried to launch a 3, but that was not possible. 3 seconds lost over there, but you can see there is a lot of communication between the referees. And once again launching a 3. This is also an air ball. Sahasra has the ball and Divyanshi is on her, but Sahasra manages to beat her and come up. But what happens here is almost losing it, but they still have it. Vriksha with the ball. They will try to use the 24-second clock. And Hasini gives it to Tejal. Tejal still dribbling, holding on. Sahasra is there right next to her, but Suhani is on her and tried to double team her. Sahasra with the ball, and there's just 8 seconds remaining. It's a 24-second shot clock violation, but that's okay. There's only 8 seconds remaining on the clock and not much to do, because in this 8 seconds they have to score 6 points, and it's Mamba ball. But can they score 6 points in 8 seconds? That's a big question there. You can see it's going to be desperation all around. Devna for a 3. She misses that one, and that is a final whistle. The Nalgonda Speed Strikers have taken it away from the Vikarabad Mambas. While they traded leads and leveled up, but the Nalgonda Speed Strikers did exactly what was necessary to take this game away and march triumphantly into the finals. And tomorrow we will know who the second finalist is going to be. But kudos to the Vikarabad Mambas for having a successful run so far. And unfortunately, they were not able to cross this hurdle. But nothing can be said of the Strikers, because they did play a superb game and won it in style. This has been quite a match, and congratulations to the team owners of the Nalgonda Speed Strikers, because they are going to be going into the final. Congratulations to Mr. Srikanth Reddy and Ashwika Reddy, all the players, the parents, the fans and supporters. Your team has done it in style, and this is a moment to rejoice. But the job is not done yet. The finals are up day after, but the Nalgonda team will have an opportunity to rest and come back refreshed. The next match is going to be the under-18 fixture for boys. And playing in that are the Vikarabad Mambas and Nizam Royals. And commentating for that is going to be my colleague, Mr. Stalin Matthias, who will be joining us in the commentary box very shortly.
then we're getting back to understanding and knowing who the MVP for this game is. What a fantastic encounter this between the two sides. Change of possession almost every time. And finally, we had one winner in this encounter. It was the Nalgonda Speed Strikers who come in and secure their berth in the finals in this category. I'd like to call upon Miss Aparna Rajkumar, who is a former basketball player, who was captain of the Tamil Nadu team as well, top level commentator. Can you join us, ma'am, to give away the MVP prize, which goes to Sahasra from the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Sahasra, can we have you here? 21 points in total. And we'd like Aparna, ma'am, to please present Sahasra with the MVP award. She was commentating on this game as well. Watched Sahasra from close quarters. And a fantastic outing for the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Sahasra. Thank you so much. With that, we end the proceedings for this game. We're heading into the last and final game in the under-18 boys category. Another semi-final to come. Don't go anywhere as it's an entertainer on offer. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.